I'm a good player, baby. I ain't nothing like these other niggas who say do it big, I do it big. I'm a good player, baby. I ain't nothing like these other guys. I'm a super snappy small fry.
Goodplairs podcast.
Clap.
We in the building. I'm saying we got a special guest, man.
We got a special guest. We've been waiting about 8 damn hours on this nigga.
Man, y'all funny.
That boy done went on tour and then start getting late.
No.
I started making plans for tomorrow.
No, man, y'all funny as hell, man. I stay far as hell.
Nigga, no, you don't. He told me that shit in text message. I just said, bitch.
Hey, look. Hey, look. When a nigga say he on the way at me, he stay at the house.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was just not leaving.
We got Detroit Reid in the building. Y'all clap it up for my boy Detroit Reid.
Yes, sir.
What's good, bro?
Man, just chilling, man.
You back in the city?
Back in the city, man. Back in the city for a couple of days. We in Milwaukee this weekend.
Milwaukee lit, though. You ever been there before?
I ain't never been there.
But that shit like a baby Atlanta.
I swear, everybody tell me that I ain't never been to Milwaukee.
That shit gonna shock the hell out of me.
Then I ain't know it was like it's close to Chicago.
Yeah.
They would ask me, what you think Milwaukee, what you think it's by? I'm like, nigga, shit, what? Utah?
Idaho,
shit,
nigga.
I ain't never been.
You been a lot of places you've been going to be your first time in them places?
No, actually this year actually because Kevin Hart had gave Desi, like, he was just telling them like do the markets that niggas don't go to. So we've been going to like different cities. Like, okay, we did OKC. That was the first one. I ain't never been to OKC. I ain't even know that was by Texas. See what I'm saying? I ain't know that. But we did OKC, then we did Boston. Never been to Boston. You know what I'm saying? Then we just did, now we did Cincinnati. We doing Cincinnati and Dallas, but it was my first time for the go to like Milwaukee. Man, I nigga fix that motherfucker about me. Damn. Nah, just
We're doing name dropping. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm waiting for.
yes, sir, man.
Detroit, man. What got you started in like comedy? Like, what made you pick that out of everything?
It was so crazy. I tell everybody, like, it's crazy because like a lot of folks always ask me. If you think about it, it's just like when you rapping and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, everybody been a rapper, everybody been like playing basketball, but when I did actually do it, it's like, damn, like I'm really a comedian. Like niggas just don't be no comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of created a lane where folks, you know, if you ever seen it, like people in the city, I'm gonna start doing comedy. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of dope. But what made me just really start is just like, I was always funny growing up, and then my auntie always just say, you should do comedy. I'm like, man, I ain't doing no damn comedy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really pay attention to it like that. But then after that, I seen like on Facebook, strolling down, like I seen my homeboy on a comedy show. I'm like, shit, I used to roast the shit out of him in school. I know I could do that. That's how I look. That's how I used to roast the shit out of him in school. I know I can do that. Terrence P. He from Bessemer. So he's a roast all the time. That T Darius and their brother. But yeah, he ended up coming down. Timeline, I was like, I'm come. Then I hit him up. He like, yeah, pull up. And I didn't come the first time because a little chick had called me. I'm like, man, I ain't going to no damn comedy show. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that I seen it again, because if I didn't see it again, I probably wouldn't be here. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't be no comedian. And I end up seeing it again down my timeline. And I was like, you know what? I said, I'm going to come. He like, man, you said that last time. So I was like, I'm coming this time. Cause I just wanted to try. I ain't never do it. But I went for the first time, and actually, you know what I'm saying? I finally went. I was so goddamn nervous.
For real?
Man, I was nervous.
You still get nervous today?
Hell yeah, I still get nervous. But like that nervous right there was different. I'd never been on stage. So to see people in there that I knew, I'm like, man, I'm so it was, I never forget, it was my partner. I just took a picture of him in Dallas. He came to the show, and named Trey Matt, and he ended up just getting on. He was like, you know what? I'll go first. I was like, yes, let this nigga go first. Nigga had a book bag on with some glass. I said, let this nerd go first. Man, he went up there. He was funny as hell. I said, oh my goodness. Now I don't even want to go again. I'm like, look, man, can I go after? They said, nigga, you going next. I was like, damn. And I went up and I did good and got a standing ovation. I never forget, somebody posted a picture of me on social media. Everybody would hit me up. Shit went viral. Everybody told me, man, why you ain't let me know? I'm like, nigga, shit, I ain't want to let nobody know. I ain't know. Shit, I ain't know. And the rest was just history.
Yeah. You ever had a stalemate? Like, didn't nobody laugh at shit you said?
For sure. I never forget, we was in Atlanta, and I tell everybody, that's why I tell people, a lot of comedians, just anybody who doing whatever they doing, you gotta fail at least one time. Like it's just like the Eagles when they lost and they went undefeated at first and they just lost. Sometimes you need that loss, so when you get to the the championship round, know what I'm saying? You know how I feel sometimes with a loss. But I end up going to Atlanta, and I'll never forget. It was man, this shit's so funny because it's still funny now. Cause it was nothing but like everybody
finna whoop your ass on that. I told you.
No, it's so funny because everybody in there been to jail before. So that's I know. So you know where I'm going.
Prison for.
See what I'm saying?
Come to the show.
So I don't know what it was. I did the show and it's like every comedian that went up was telling jail stories. They over there, man, this how you make a sandwich out of this. You do this, everybody just laughing. So it's number like a couple some jailbirds in there. So I'm like, it's actually a comedy show, but I went to a comedy show like I ain't give a damn what a mic was. I want to get on the mic. So I'm glad I went there. So everybody talking about then is a guy that I ain't gonna say his name, but he always do comedy with us. He started with me. He always do bad. Always do bad.
Nigga, unfunny as hell. I know a comedian in the city unfunny than a motherfucker. I be like, bro,
man,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I be like,
bro,
bro.
like it's a lot of them motherfuckers. So, bro, so bro just went up and did good. So I'm like, shit. I know if he did good, I know I'm finna do great.
Yeah,
he don't never do good.
Yeah,
and I went up there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I always tell people. You can't go on there with, you know what I'm saying, that whole mentality. You just got to do your thing. Don't go on there, focus on nobody else. So I went up, man, like, the dude that always bombed that be with us, he been in jail, so he knew. So I guess that's why he had him laughing. My dumb ass go right up there and say, shit, I ain't never been in jail. Nigga, all you seen cigarettes. Like, nigga, what the fuck you, nigga looking at me like, nigga, what the hell you talking about then? I'm like, I ain't never been to jail. I'm smooth as I'm telling jokes. Man, so it's crickets. Niggas in that, you know a nigga look at you like this. When a nigga look at you like this when you talking, man, I tell everybody, I never been booed in my life. Never been booed. But the thing is, a silent crowd is worse than a boo because you just telling jokes and niggas just. And then I was like, shit, I was supposed to do 5 minutes. Man, let me tell you something. That had been a rough 5 minutes in my life. I wanted to hurry. I was really trying to hurry up.
Yeah.
Then I think he got to like 3. I said, man, all right, shit, y'all, this my time. Detroit Reid. Nigga. Yeah, bro, about time. All right, bro. Damn, what a next comedian there. I'm like, dang. And after that, I never forget. I remember getting in the car. Speedy. Matter of fact, Speedy was with me. I never forget. No. Speedy, no. Speedy, he did his thing. He always do his thing. He was funny as hell. So, and he been in jail. So he knew. So, and he ended up doing this thing. And when we get in the car, you know, Speedy, he always cracking jokes. See, I wasn't mad at them. I was mad at myself. So they were cracking jokes on me. By the time I got, like, home, I was crying like a motherfucker. Because that just let you know, that just let me know that I really loved what I was doing. But I was crying like a bitch. And it was so crazy, I did not come out the room the next day. Like, I ain't even want to talk because it's so funny. I was in Atlanta. I'm in a whole nother state. Don't nobody in Birmingham know I bombed. But it's just the fact that people were with me, and I know they probably like, hey, man, Detroit did so bad. I ain't never seen Detroit do bad.
Yeah.
But I did bad. And then, like, I said, you know what, fuck, I'm going to make a status. I made a status, and I was just like, man, I did bad. I was horrible last night. I've been in the room crying all day. I ain't coming out of the room. I'm mad at my mama's husband. He said something to me. I said, man, I don't want to talk to nobody. He said, what the hell wrong with you? I was like, man, I did a bad show last night. He like, see, nigga, he said, just because you did a bad show, you don't get mad at nobody. You do that shit again.
Yeah.
And then I made a status, and I looked at all the comments and it was more positive comments than negative. So everybody was on there was just saying like, man, Kobe, Michael Jordan, LeBron, everybody have a bad game. You just had a bad game. He said, you can't score 30 every time. Mm-hmm. They was just like, keep doing your thing. And that kind of made me, you know what I'm saying? I looked at all the positive comments. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Cause man, let me tell you something. For a minute, it took me a couple months to go back to Atlanta. I was so scared to go to Atlanta. They're like, you want to go to the club? Hell no, I want to go out there. I don't even want to go out in Atlanta. That's how nervous I was, but because of that show right there.
Atlanta different though.
Yeah, but and so many, it's so and we know now because it's so much talent in Atlanta. So it's like I'm a comedian, but everybody funny, and that's what made me funny because I kept going to Atlanta. I was doing what a lot of comedians here didn't want to do. Like they were like, I ain't gonna go to Atlanta like that because when this where competition at, a lot of people don't want to go where it's competition. I want to go because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the only how I get good is being around people with competition. I can't just be in Birmingham and just be funny than everybody. I want to go with some more funny niggas that like, okay.
That's your mind knowing to expand your brand because most Birmingham niggas just be content with being hot in the city. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, it's people in Gaston, Montgomery, Mobile, Anniston, them markets that don't know shit about you.
Facts. And that's what I was doing.
You glad because you lit in Birmingham, like.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for having that big.
Appreciate that, man.
Took it to New York yet?
We did Albany, New York, but we actually, it's crazy. We got New York coming up in a couple months, and we supposed to be doing like the Breakfast Club and stuff like that too. So yeah, we doing like
Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But Desi, he put me in position though. I ain't gonna lie. He put me in position, and just like by being on the road with Desi, it just opened my eyes to like the business. That's why when I come back home, and you know what I'm saying, especially by being in LA and all that. But a lot of folks, because a lot of people from the hood, they just think they know what they talking about. Oh, I seen TV. This ain't TV. Like, this shit out here is real life. Like, when you actually know people, can talk to people who actually, the TV said, the news said, that shit fake.
Instagram told me.
Yeah, Instagram, that shit ain't gonna tell you nothing. I talk to the people who actually know what they talking about, who actually are there. You know what I'm saying? So I learned so much stuff from like Desi and just Mike Epps and different people on the road, because, and even Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying? You learn about ticket sales. You learn about what to say. You learn about who to say it around. You know what I'm saying? Where to be at and how to move. You learn all that by being on the road with like people like that. So that's why I just been learning on the road. So
I can tell you been on the road with some rich niggas, just how you talking.
yeah, I know he's. I know
Look
he's
at the nigga
talking.
pictures.
You can just talking to Detroit Reid, he been in different rooms, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, he carrying himself different.
Yeah.
He can carry himself, you know what I'm saying, in a way like,
With a little pride and dignity.
like
Yeah, because it's different now, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, where we come from. We from the hood, but you can, you know what I'm saying? One thing I learned about the hood actually, it lets us know, like, okay, boom, we done been through something. You know what I'm saying? When you go through something, you actually understand about life when you actually be around it. So it's like the shit that motherfuckers get mad about. I'm like, man, y'all get this what y'all get mad about? Like, you know, that shit ain't nothing. Y'all finna kill myself for what? For this right here, this little shit? These little couple dollars? I lost my car. Shit, nigga, we lost plenty of cars where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? It's repoed, all that. We ain't, man, that's some white folk shit.
And in Black History Month, say that shit again.
Yeah, that's white folk shit. White folk shit. Yeah, because we ain't finna, let me tell you something, we ain't finna kill ourselves for shit in the house. Now, no nigga I know. I lost my car. I'm finna kill my shit, me. Shit, me.
Kill everybody at the mall.
I drive my mama shit. Shit. You got me fucked up, think I'm gonna kill myself. Kill myself out of the goddamn
shit,
car.
though.
For real. That's crazy. You know, there's people out here going through real shit.
Because niggas do react different. Like, Teaser had a situation, like somebody had, you don't mind if I talk about it, somebody had stole his car. And that nigga called me like,
That's how he said it.
bro, they had took my damn car. I said, what you gonna do? He said, ain't shit I can do. What the fuck? They call an Uber. I said, goddamn.
That's some real shit. At least he said he like, shit, ain't nothing I can do. What I'm supposed to do?
you feel that been gone now.
Yeah, somebody took it.
That nigga would just keep pushing. I was like, damn. White people do be spazzing out. Like, you seen that shit where they had Hoover, had the black author was finna come read the books to them kids.
Nah, I ain't see that.
And then they counseled on him because one of the parents said they didn't want him to read the book to the kids. How you would have reacted to that?
Yeah, about just reading the book, goddamn. Like, what's the problem? Like, I'm saying, like, that's crazy. You just can't read the book. They don't want you to read the book. But you know, them white parents be different. You know, they the type, we don't want y'all talking about God in school. Where else you gonna talk about it at? You know, I know we go to church, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why they always, but that's what you learn. That's why I had, like, as he said, you know what I'm saying, coming from where we come from, we weren't taught that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta learn a lot of stuff on our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after school, I learned so much stuff after school. And then it was so crazy. Look at all that math. And no disrespect to nobody doing math. Yeah, y'all can do math.
Nah, that shit's stupid, bro.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
I ain't use no alphabets and math in the same shit, not never.
Using that bullshit. And I used to think I was dumb. I used to think I was, I thought I was the dummy.
Yeah, a lot of that shit you ain't.
That shit retarded.
Nigga, what you mean a lot of that shit? You ain't seeing none of that shit.
Y'all remember Everyday Math? They used to have them little stupid ass books.
Yeah, I don't remember none of that
I went to
shit.
Central Park, bro. They tried to adopt
especially
that shit in the school system. I was like, bro, flunking the hell out of that shit. Like, bro, I'm never gonna do this.
I'm mad now because they put me in special ed for some bullshit like that.
For real. I look back at my 8th grade class on God, my class was retarded.
Man, I was in special ed, look, for this bullshit to get out of school and not do none of the work that niggas doing. Ain't that some shit? All the exit exams, all that shit, school be getting over.
Too. The exit exam.
Yeah, school be getting over.
Yeah,
and then they gonna
school
take it out. They gonna take it out of school. That shit crazy.
They don't have to do it.
Man, that's some bullshit. Cause we was in school, nigga, we were cheating like a motherfucker.
Niggas was not graduating high school.
Man, I swear to God, it's some niggas on the street right now.
They out there.
No disrespect. Sorry, God, that's my bad. But look, it's some niggas out there right now because hey, look, man, shit, I could have got a full ride. Now I know he mad as hell. And the kids now, y'all ain't got to take
I remember when I went to go take that shit in the summertime, boy, it was like grown people coming back to try to pass their graduation exam. I'm like, hell no.
I remember that shit.
I would have
like,
just got my GED.
I swear to God, let me tell you something. Fuck college then. If I got to come back to high school, hell no.
Because college stupid too, because you right to go do 2 more years of high school before you can even get into your major. Man. That's why I was like, man, fuck, man, bye.
It depends on what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like if you going to be a doctor.
Or a lawyer or something like that, yeah. But if your ass finna, or a teacher, but if you just finna go get a degree and then work at T-Mobile, your ass stupid.
Hey, you a damn fool. You going for T-Mobile.
You a damn fool on skates, your ass out here, goddamn. I know people that actually got college degrees and they ass still work at T-Mobile, Sprint, like,
Oh God.
by a whole biology degree,
Hey,
your ass
but
at the call center.
I always said that. Like, man, look.
No offense to none of y'all who
Man,
do that, but
fuck that. It's offense to all y'all. Fuck all that. Cause hey, y'all used to think y'all was the shit in high school and shit.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
thought this shit. I
Yeah,
ain't got all A's, bitch. You work at McDonald's. Yeah, you talking about then you give and then no disrespect to no job, but goddamn, like don't do all that. And then
call
you
your
ever
ass and
remember?
complain on your ass.
Y'all remember? It always was that way that real popular person in school, and I'd be like, damn, what the fuck that person at? And you see him again, you're like, damn, you ain't
heard
shit.
the hell.
Damn, hey, look, you pointing at it. Oh, just like that boy said, you were the man.
Oh God!
That boy 50 said, you were the man, homie.
High school,
you were the man, homie.
What
Fuck happened to you? Damn, what
I
happened to
didn't
you?
be like that. Oh God, dude, like
Especially
the
the
girl.
women.
Oh,
Lord
woo,
have mercy.
woo.
Filter. Filter. Motherfucker built just like a filter fish. We went somewhere else. I seen a girl, so I said, "Shout, baby, shout, you look like me."
Oh God,
that motherfucker look like me. Motherfucker go to the club. You nigga like, but who all in that shit? A lot of me.
A lot of homeboy face ass.
A lot of me.
Got that
What's wrong with man? Them hoes like me in there.
Look like his ass, don't it?
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad that boy behind that camera right there. Now,
shout out my boy. That's the headquarters.
Yeah.
Headquarters in the building.
shout out my boy. Hey,
That boy got that dome piece.
I'm glad that boy cameraman. God damn. That boy was interviewing. No, I'm just fuck with I think it.
We finna start a show with that boy called Head Over Here
Oh, okay.
for John. We're gonna find him a dime piece. We're gonna get like 5 or 6 on him.
Man, that boy look like
get a
old
pop.
boy. He look like the little creature off Hills Have Eyes.
Man, John, you gonna have to heat up on this nigga, bro. Don't let that man run.
Man, I'm so glad that camera ain't turned to that nigga right there. Nah, I'm just talking shit.
Hell yeah, but them girls from high school though, they toe up on a whole nother level after high school.
Oh yeah.
Especially the one that were getting them skates ran up under their ass in high school.
Oh yeah, and then there's a lot of guys too that was, you know what I'm saying, like I said, that was real popular in school. You look at it now like, damn, what happened? You know what I'm saying? I was with Desi the other day and he was just telling me about a dude, and I was like, it's just crazy how, you know what I'm saying, just life just get a hold of you like that. Like I never forget, it was Desi was just like, man, that old boy right there, he on the street, strong crackhead. He like, look at my boy right there. He said, boy, he was the man in high school, scholarships, everything was good in basketball. I said, shit, he ain't shit now. He ain't shit right now.
Shit
They
don't
got a
matter.
scholarship on the street.
I remember the type of niggas y'all talking about. Some of them niggas be bad as hell at school.
Man, what?
All the girls like them, thought they was so cool and shit.
All the coochie in the world. Now you ain't shit.
Now you
And it
ain't
was so
shit.
crazy. I just be wondering like how females feel when they see a nigga they used to fuck. Like, I used to get that nigga some pussy. Like you gave some pussy to a crackhead, right? That's some shit to say to somebody. Damn, but Shawty used to be bad right there. Shit, that nigga a crackhead now.
She got that
I seen one dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't give a damn. But I remember it was one dude who went to school, man. I never forget. I'm sorry. I hold grudges. I don't give a fuck. I hold grudges. He went to school with me. I used to try to cheat off his paper. He was smart as hell. I used to try to cheat off his paper. No, bro, ain't nobody cheating on my shit. Ain't nobody cheating on my shit. I seen my boy at the gas station. He is crackhead now. And my boy like, shit, I can get some change? I'm like, shit, hell no. You ain't let me cheat up your paper, back. Hey, look, I felt like I was wrong as I said. I sat in the car, I said, should I get a nigga the change? No, I thought, I said, man, fuck that. I flunked. Shit, I flunked that grade. He ain't want to let me cheat. Yeah, that's how table turn. Fuck that. Yeah. Hey, I prayed about it the next day, but shit, fuck that.
Everything. Niggas be tripping. You had some ugly girls try to give you some coochie while you been out on the road?
Oh, for sure. You know, them ugly.
You took some up?
Nah.
That nigga lying.
Yeah, I would just say probably one. I like one.
One or two.
One or two.
3 or 4.
Yeah, 1 or 2, 3. So
what's the wildest shit you done seen so far?
Wildest shit. Oh, we was in Kentucky. I don't know. Every time we go to Kentucky, some bullshit happened. Like a chick. It was a chick. I think she was an OnlyFans. Her titties, man. I think her titties down into the floor from right here.
Ugh.
I know. And she took her titties out at the comedy show. Like no bullshit. They was so crazy. This how you know folks is white. Motherfucker put the titties on the white lady head. Man, the shit was so goddamn funny. Me and Desi, we egging it on. Show him again. She dropped them over. Them over hit the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like after that we went to that was Lexington, Kentucky. Then after Lexington we went to Louisville, Kentucky. Like a couple months later, like 2 months later, some titties got showed again. I said, Lord have mercy. I said, hey, y'all love showing titties out here in Kentucky. I see.
Oh God.
And everybody just been showing titties. So it was wild as hell. It's like you had to be there. It's some shit that's in them cameras. And, man, crazy.
Kentucky, one of them states that I just refuse to go to.
Yeah, they don't really got that going on. Yeah, you always ride there. And that's what I was telling somebody. Like, even I was just talking to a chick who was out there in Boston. She was just like, when you gonna come back? When you gonna come back? I said, baby, who the fuck comes to Boston? I'm just saying, like, for real. Like, who comes to Boston? And no disrespect to Boston, but nigga, bro, Detroit, I'm finna go to Boston. Yeah. My boy, be safe then. Shit, be safe. Shit, I don't want to go out there.
Boston racist as hell.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I don't want to go out there.
Y'all experienced some of that shit while y'all was up there. It wasn't like
that. Yeah, shit, they did that Martin Luther King statue.
When you was up there?
Yeah, I was
you seen that shit?
Yeah, we was going to go by there. We was going to go by there and see it, but we ain't had time. But, you know what I'm saying? They had just did it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, we up here in Boston. Why they doing this bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
They wrong for that.
We've said that shit on stage.
You know white people made that shit.
Yeah, you know white folk made that shit. They wanted this. They knew the backlash that was gonna come with that shit.
Yeah, cause Boston don't care. They out the chain.
Yeah, they don't give a damn, man. All them white folks, they don't give a damn out there.
Yeah.
For the up and coming like comedians and stuff, people that's just anybody just trying to do anything for real. It could be a rapper, singer, anybody trying to get into like how you done made your way into these positions in the rooms with these people that people only see on TV. They even just dream about being in rooms with it. What would your advice be to like get in that situation, or just at least, I don't know what I'm trying to say, just to make it to that point?
That nigga just trying to add. You just trying to say some shit. You just trying to sound and look good for the camera. Look, he like yeah, he trying to sound presidential. Yeah, like what happened? And they say what happened? Trying to sound smart. Now you fucked up for the camera. No, I'm just messing with you. No, but I know what you're saying. But no, any information to get them. Like I just tell anybody that's like up and coming, like just keep doing it. Like you just got to keep doing it. A lot of people, they give up on themselves.
Yeah, too
like,
fast.
Even when you know what I'm saying, I was coming here and I was just thinking, it was a thought in my mind. I was like, damn, I don't know what made me think about it, but I was just like, I'm gonna die doing this. See what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't really care about what they're doing. I'm gonna die doing this. Like knowing I want to be a comedian. Like and Speedy told me one thing that stuck with me forever. He was just like, I was just talking to him. I don't know what it came from. He was like, man, I just can't die knowing I ain't did shit. And when he said that shit stuck with him because it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people and he was just telling me, I was like, I said, what you mean by that? He was just like, a lot of niggas get killed, either die, and they ain't did nothing. People don't know him for nothing for real. Oh, you just know him for, man, he was cool as hell in school. That's it.
That'll be a weak ass way to die.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't known for, you know what I'm saying? You ain't known for nothing. I want to be known for something. Like, oh yeah, man, Detroit, man, he was funny. He was a comedian. He was going, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing something. That's why so by being a comedian, you know what I'm saying, or a rapper, whatever, poet, whatever, I just tell everybody just always go hard and continue to like chase that shit, regardless of how it seems. Like I've been through the same thing everybody else been through. You know what I'm saying? Especially losing cars, you know what I'm saying, not having no money. But just like I remember what DC was saying the other day, DC on Fly was just like persistent. I was persistent. A lot of people talking about consistent, but I was persistent. Like when I'm going through a lot of stuff, and can you still actually love and still do what you're doing? Like I was going through shit.
You'd have been through the part where you ain't get half support like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was plenty of times like I didn't get no support. Then it was so crazy when it go back to what we said earlier. When you from the hood, you understand. Like you know, man, niggas ain't coming. Yeah. Shit, just like your dad. I don't know if you had a dad. I ain't had no dad like that growing up. I had my daddy, but he wasn't around. I had a stepdaddy, but I'm coming to get you. Yeah, nigga, you ain't coming. Yeah. You been saying you were coming, you ain't came yet. Yeah. But no, it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? When you learn from just a whole bunch of situations, like okay, this person, I'm gonna come support. I'm gonna come to the next show. You ain't gonna come. At the end of the day, I still gotta do this whether you come or not. You know what I'm saying? And then you not coming is gonna, you know what I'm saying, make it big. Because even me on stage, the thing about me, you know, when I used to get on stage, even when it was at 7 Lounge, just small places, it can have 15 people in there. But whenever I perform, I always, in my head, I don't know about nobody else, I can't speak for nobody else, but in my head, I always thought it was 30,000 people out there. Yeah. A lot of folks don't think like that. I was thinking like, okay, it's going to get big, though. I know it's small right now, but it's going to be big. Because I thought about a whole stadium or a whole arena or the Stardome, just anything big. I was thinking big, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy said, you think big, bitch.
Yeah.
I think small.
That's what we...
Huh?
My mom went 20.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she texted me. She said, your homeboy up here on the stage. I said, who it is? I said, Detroit. I said, you know. Like,
yeah, I know. You do comedy.
But she said, yeah. I said, well, is he funny to you? She said, yeah. Then she texted back, he cuss a lot though.
Yeah, man. Like I would because it depends on what crowd I get to. And then you gonna have some. You're gonna have some folks that's like yeah, he funny as hell now, but he curse. Yeah. You know, you got people that's like that. You got some comedians that don't curse, some that do. But I grew up around my grandma. I kind of get a lot of comedy in my style from like my grandma. My grandma funny as hell. Like she don't, you know what I'm saying? She don't care what she say, so it's so blunt. So I get a lot of shit from her, my mom, and everybody else. So I just go with the flow. Like I could do a clean show, but it's like sometimes when you get niggas don't want to hear all that. Niggas want to hear some raunchy shit.
Like how y'all deal with like since cancel culture so big, how do y'all, and comedy is supposed to be like the relief part of shit, how do y'all get a goddamn, how y'all able to still be comedians with that shit?
Yeah, because it's like,
and still touch on shit.
It depends on what comedian is it. Because you got some comedians, I ain't gonna say that. I might not, I'm gonna say it. Because at the end of the day, you're not finna cancel me. Then what's so crazy, this I tell everybody, we cancel us. White people canceling us.
Darren said it all the time.
I said it all. We cancel us.
Cancel culture only apply to black men, bro.
Exactly. It's social engineering. The thing is, they put that shit on social media.
That boy been in the roads. Yeah, that boy. That big ass word, but that boy said social engineering.
Yeah, they don't understand it. It's social engineering. They put some shit out on social media, and they know we gonna fuck. They know we gonna talk shit. They know black folk. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Look, watch this. R. Kelly. Nigga, we been knew he was pissing on hoes. We
just said, what if they turn around? Because we was talking about how fucked up it is. We got a Mount Rushmore because all them niggas on there was slave owners. They killed a bunch of Indians and whoop the whoop. And then he was like, so what if Chicago gave R. Kelly a statue? And
they'd go crazy. Yeah, go crazy. But what's so crazy?
We said they gonna have piss instead of water. On piss.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like
he gonna be dressed up like R. Kelly in the hotel video. Girl, I want you to go.
Do you want to come to my hotel? Man, I'm gonna give you my room key.
R. Kelly freaking the motherfucker.
Let me tell you something. Freaky as hell. But what's so crazy? Man made great music. Can't nobody write. He wrote for everybody that niggas didn't even know about. B2K, Beyonce, Michael Jackson.
You Are Not Alone.
You Are Not Alone.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Celine Dion. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Jay-Z.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but thing is with that, it's just like they gonna always find something. That's why they cancel, like go back to their cancel culture. Like they'll try to put us in anything to cancel each other. Like, what about what is it, Roger Goodell? It's somebody, one of them for the NFL, I think for the Cowboys, whatever.
Jared Jones.
Yeah, Jared Jones. When they had his picture surface when he was in the with the KKK.
Ain't nobody say shit about that.
Went away quick.
Oh, nigga was capable.
Just like what Braun said about Kyrie Irving. Like, you know what I'm saying? They been talking about all that shit, but now y'all gonna talk about Kyrie. Oh, he can't play, he can't do. But everybody else can do this.
But you know who like the biggest coon of all of them niggas though?
Who?
Shaq.
Why
you
say
probably
that?
want to be on Shaq comedy special.
Why you say that?
Cause that nigga like when Kyrie spoke his truth, well, he didn't even speak his truth. When he said something about the book, Shaq get on TV, I don't know why you do that ignorant stuff. I don't know why you be so stupid like that. Who does that? And then turn around, Papa John's, we can go back. Papa John's did the most racist shit. And a week later, this nigga go sign with them.
Yeah, but see that, but that's business though. See, it's a difference. Like,
that's selling out, bro.
I understand what certain people say, but at the end of the day, like sometimes business is business. 'Cause guess what? It go back to see what I think about. I think about the old Cat Williams. I hit old school shit sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been on lately. Like in the car, I listen to that old Lil Wayne. I listen to that old Drake. Listen to that old Lil Baby. I like old shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when niggas was hungry, when niggas weren't, we were listening, but we were kind of young, but we weren't listening. You know what I'm saying? But when you go back and listen as a grown man with like, you know, you smart and shit like that, you looking, you're like, damn, he's saying it. That's why Wayne was so hard. That's why these people. So the thing is, I go back to what Cat Williams said. If they gonna call me a crispy cracker the coon anyway,
might as well go and do it.
Might as well go and do it.
What Steve Harvey said, I'm gonna get up here and dance like a monkey.
Yeah, but guess what? But at the end of the day, you know you're not a monkey. But at the end of the day, it's like people gonna, because that's what people fail to realize, and that's what I'm learning. That's why I said it's good to be around them folks. Folks gonna say stuff anyway, regardless if you do it or not. They still gonna, man, Shaq a sellout. He ain't sell out. See what I'm saying? So,
but I ain't talking about like, I'm talking about a sellout in the instance of all you had to say was no comment. You call this man stupid, ignorant, dumb, just for acknowledging.
But you know why?
Where you really come from.
But you know why? Because the thing is you gotta understand too. Yes, Shaq know business, but Shaq don't know that side.
And he ain't doing business with Kyrie, so it don't even matter.
Exactly.
That's
See what I'm saying? No, it ain't fucked up. At the end of the day, that's what I had to learn. People don't know. Shaq don't know. See what I'm saying? See, the thing with Kyrie what he has done is he learned something. You know what I'm saying? He learned what people don't know. So when you don't know, you're gonna think it's ignorant. See what I'm saying? You're gonna think it's ignorant. Like it's say it's I don't know what Kyrie talking about. Man, that shit ignorant. You just get your money. That's how you feel. But in a sense, Kyrie really learned something. He went to a school, he went to Duke. Yeah, Shaq went to LSU, but guess what? Shaq he ain't come in smart. See, Kyrie was already smart. You see what I'm saying? So it's a difference. It's a difference.
I wouldn't call him a coon. I would just call him ignorant.
No, you whatever. Because at the end, sell out. Because that's your opinion.
I can actually now, from Detroit point of view, I can actually understand Shaq. Shaq probably on some shit like
he don't know.
Or they gonna do it anyway, bro. Don't fuck all that, bro.
Exactly, but and that's what we want to do because it go back to what Shaq said about the new players now, and I agree with what he said too. Like he like, man, I want to go over here and get a ring. What if you don't get a ring? Get this money, man. At the end of the day, get this money. Even like, shout out to DeMarcus Cousins. I wish he would have did that, but he ended up getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I hate that it happened to him.
Yeah.
But when he went, he could have got that $200 million from Sacramento. But of course, you know, whatever people want, you think about a ring, you ain't think about you gonna get hurt. But that's why I was telling Desi the other day, like we don't plan to fail too. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you gonna fail, but you got a plan just in case. Like, damn, what if I? You know what I'm saying? Let me think. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think thinking like that cause you to eventually fail? Because like you know how they say like one thing that I didn't learn over like the past like year and a half, like just trial and error and just evolving into a man.
Yeah.
Like more and more. Like shit that you don't acknowledge don't exist, right? Mm-hmm. At least to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with like people, you see new people every day. You never knew they existed. So imagine if you always treated the failures and the negative shit in life like that. Like, just don't acknowledge that shit. No. Then you won't, I feel like you won't attract it. Like, on like some spiritual type shit. Because, you know, they say like power in the tongue and stuff like that. Like, I think it more so started in the mind because that's like where you hear that voice before you even hear a voice. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like you be thinking about shit. So I feel like if you don't speak that up here, then I don't feel like you have to prepare for that. Because the minute that I started back preparing for the worst, I started feeling like the worst gonna happen.
For sure.
But when I was living in, all right, only this, only that shit was abundant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like people should really righteously prepare for the worst.
And when I say prepare, I ain't mean to say it, but basically all what I was saying was like, of course, we ain't thinking like, oh, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna think what it is it's like, boom, you gotta prepare your mind, you gotta prepare yourself. Like, hey, I don't care. If it's happened, I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna go here. I'm still gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, of course, and I mean, we ain't think about it. Of course, we ain't never think about just feeling. But it's always, in everybody, man, I don't care for what it is. It's always that if. Like sometimes, damn, if I can, you think I can. You know what I'm saying? You had, because it's only right. You know what I'm saying? You your own, you know what I'm saying, critic. You know what I'm saying? You tell yourself, hey man, I'm gonna go do this. I can go get this. You know, of course, I'm gonna motivate me, but it's always gonna be like, damn, should I do this? Can I do this? Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's always that if. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you gonna motivate you because you gonna come out. You when you come from somewhere, when you come from a dark place, like I tell everybody, especially when you're back against the wall, and you can come off there from your back against the wall by yourself, and not just saying by yourself. You always had that one person, or a couple of people who help you out. Yeah, man, you good. Like I don't care what situation you be in. Yeah, you can come up out that shit.
Yeah, I got like 2 people I can call on like that
for sure.
And that shit be, actually just got off the phone with one of them sometimes. But like we be bumping heads with my homegirl Q. Sometimes we see eye to eyes, sometimes we don't.
Yeah, it be like that.
For the most part, she good at coming up with ways to create more shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit be clutch. How you get started with Desi? Like, how that happen?
Yeah, everybody asks me that. But no, how I got with Desi is like, I never forget years ago. He wasn't even big. He was just like, probably had like 30,000, 40,000 followers, something like that. He was coming along because he had that Vine shit. But, you know, at that time, everybody went, you know, they kind of knew him in Atlanta in certain places, but he wasn't big. So he had other big people, you know what I'm saying? So he came, I remember Easy Comedy. Doing that Easy Comedy, he used to do skits. Them look like the gay GPS skits. It was funny as hell. That shit was funny to me how GPS be gay to us. Turn left. You better turn left, boy. This shit was hilarious. I used to laugh so hard. So what it was my networking skill just always just different. I tell myself that. I will say that about me. Like networking with myself, it just I could just do that.
Detroit,
I swear.
By himself, networking.
By myself. Never had, you know, ever even met you. Like that. Him like this, that same thing. You know what I'm saying? It just I just always the guy who network. I don't care if we didn't even. I could be from the hood and you could be from somewhere else. It just was so. I just network with people. You know what I'm saying? Strangers. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't care about that. So with Desi, I ended up coming to the comedy show and I went down there to Atlanta. I would perform. So Easy Comedy came and Desi was with him. And Desi, he always tell me like, man, I don't even remember that shit. I know he don't remember, but I remember. I don't forget no face. And I never forget him. Fast forward a couple of years, he was big. So now he big on the tour, and I'm like, man, I want to be on this tour. I'm touring with Terry, Melissa, and certain people, but it's working, but it's not working. You know what I'm saying? It's good, but every year I always made sure that I come up with a goal. Like the year when I traveled with Terry and Melissa, I was like, I want to go. I just want to be on the road every weekend. Like it was crazy. I always can get myself. And I don't know what it was. I just knew if I go somewhere, I could be funny. But if I be funny, I get booked. So I just did that. And I was doing it, so I came up with a goal with Terry and Melissa. And I'll get on the road every weekend. We ran to Desi. He was big. And I'm like, damn, man, they had the little bottle shit when they turn around, try to kick the top off the bottle. Desi and them over there doing that. And then I'm traveling with an older couple. No disrespect to them. But they, you know, I'm a young nigga, but you know, I'm with them. But it's like, we just in here just bored. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to be over there. So I go over there to their green room. They having fun. I'm like, man, this is what I want to be on. You know what I'm saying? They so positive and, you know, having fun back. I'm like, damn, I want to be on this. But so I just started just showing up and just coming with him and DC Young Flower going to either tour. And I just kept going. Then it was so crazy. Desi was just like, shit. Hey, man. He said, man, everybody, like, you funny? He a comedian? He said, you a comedian for real? You want to go up? I said, hell yeah. He said, man, you got 5 minutes. Bet. Shit, I ain't tripping. So I came for that, just in case. And I went up and I killed it. And the next time I came, I went up and killed it again. Every time I was coming, I was killing it everywhere we went. He like, damn, this nigga funny. And then I remember Alton was just like, man, bro like you, man. He think you funny. And I just kept coming. Then I started, you know, so I was thinking about like, okay, I'm using my own money in the city, going to the strip club, I'm going here and here. Why not just, you know what I'm saying, use my money doing something I love to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just kept showing up. They're just like, damn, and they keep pulling up. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, everybody, I'm pulling up my own money, buy my own hotel, whatever. I don't care. I remember, I never forget this. This is funny shit right here. I never forget. I started running out of money at the point of time. I just remember we was doing a show in Miami because some shows I'm like, okay, I can't go there because my money getting low. It's a little low. I gotta make some money this week, then do this. So I never get my partner had it. Shout out my dog Casanova. He had some rims in my goddamn storage. And I was like, shit, I ain't never been to Miami. I'm like, shit, I'm finna sell these bitches. He still knows to this day. I said, shit, if he see this shit, I'm gonna go and give him his money. I got the money now. I'm all right now. I got the money now. But at the time, I did not have that goddamn money. I said, man, he was like, man, you sell me, just give me the money, whatever. I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, look, man. I asked him, I said, man, how much you want these rims for? He was saying sell like 15. I just like, man, give me 1,200. Nigga gave me 1,200. Shit, I was happy as hell. So I ended up going to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Did the show, and then Desi actually paid me. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So he paid me. You know what I'm saying? After that, he was just like, man, look, I never went to St. Louis. He was just like, hey, man, you been loyal. You been on the road doing your own thing, been using your own money. He said, bro, you part of the team now, bro. I'm gonna put you on the shows, and you know what I'm saying, you this and that. And I ain't gonna lie, I probably got to the room, nigga, I probably cried. Cause I was happy as hell. I was so happy because it was just like, damn. Yeah. Like, it finally happened. You know what I'm saying? Cause I knew in my head, I was like, bro, if I keep doing this, he gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But and it go back to what you said earlier about people in the drive. You just gotta keep doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna, like, where we come from, what they say? A freak can't do nothing but tell you yes or no.
Oh, God.
That's it.
That's how you got to treat opportunity.
Yeah, I just treat it just like everything from the hood. Just like, a freak. Oh, shit, all she can say yes or no. Hey, you gonna give me some head real quick? No. Or you gonna give me some head real quick? Shit, what's up? So I'm saying? So I just treated everything like it's only yes or no. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept doing it. And when that happened, when I got on that road, I was a real game time. I was like, and even to this day, I go hard every time, every show, regardless. And I'm on the show, and I get paid good. And we said that in OKC for at the New Year's. I was just like, man, I just want to give me flowers. I was like, man, I started doing comedy. You know, so we finna go to the back, get off stage. I was like, come here, I got something to tell you. I was like, man, I want to give you your flowers while you're here because you did something that ain't nobody did. You know what I'm saying? You took me on the road. You ain't have to do that. Like, you ain't have to pay me. You know, me. You can just get a comedian in the city to come to the show. You fly me out, give a room, and you know what I'm saying? I get paid good. You know what I'm saying? And we starting to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? But you chose me for that. You know what I'm saying? And then it was so crazy, and no disrespect, it was a comedian on the road with us at first. I took his spot. So what I'm saying? That's why I just tell everybody, like, you just gotta keep being consistent. I just stayed consistent. And now I'm the feature. And Desi was telling somebody the other day, like, shoot, man, hey, when y'all want to go through something, y'all gotta holler at Detroit, y'all want to go through me. So what I'm saying? But it started from I'm calling Desi, he not picking up, to now I'm calling a couple months, like, you know what I'm saying, doing this. Now he picking up sometime. Now I go to him calling me all the time. See what I'm saying? So it's just like you just gotta, I just stayed consistent. Like, dude, everything. I just stayed consistent. I ain't stopped.
So we know to hit Detroit when we want to get Dez on the pod.
Yeah. And my boy, we come in town. We come into
that nigga game on the hell no, yeah.
No, for real, no. Desi, one thing about Desi though, no bullshit. Like if we in town, like especially at the store, when he come to the start on stuff, he'll do it. But I forward it. It was so crazy. That's how I know he messed with me hard. Cause he even said we were just sitting at the office. He was just thought he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend a day with you in Birmingham. I'm gonna come to Birmingham and just spend the whole day. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's just love. You know what I'm saying? That you know, he fucked with me. He took me to podcast. He took me to a podcast before in Atlanta. And he ended up getting on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just showing, you know what I'm saying, that how he fucked with me like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't mess with him like that. And he even told, when we talk, he talk about like Kevin Hart. That's what we try to go after. Like and not just saying be like him. He just like that work ethic that Kevin Hart got. You know what I'm saying? When you at a position you want to be, when you see stuff like that, like, cause he took me we went to Denver after our show. We canceled it. Remember, we canceled our Sunday show. We had the show. We could have had a show, but we canceled it just to go see Kevin. And he was just like, Detroit, you gotta, man, well, hey, come when you come, cause you know I never seen him as a comedian. He was like, man, you wanna come see him real quick. Come see, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. I said, you know, so we went and seen him. And just to sit back and just, you look like, damn, boy, it's really an arena. Ain't no niggas like that in there. You know what I'm saying? It's never white folk, Hispanics, everybody. You look around. A black person did this. So when you see stuff like that, it open your eyes like, bro, I can do that same shit. He ain't no different. He came from Philadelphia. We from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm originally from Detroit, but I moved to Birmingham, Alabama.
I always wonder why they call your ass Detroit, but I always seen you around before we initially met. I'm like, that nigga from up the street.
Yeah, but I'm really from Detroit. But it's just like, you got people from Atlanta and all this. So if he came from Philly, you can do that same shit.
Yeah.
So that be like on some like similar to like you an up and coming artist, you go get invited to a Jay-Z show.
Yeah.
At the arena. Like I know you had to be in everything. Like.
Yeah, and I was because it was so crazy. Bro, I'm in this motherfucker like, bro, I'm sitting back, bro. First of all, I'm backstage with Kevin Hart. He came there, he talking to us regular. I even told him, I said, man, that outfit ain't shit. Told him just like that. He was like, he said, this some bullshit to you? I was like, that's some bullshit right there, Kevin. But he funny as hell, cool dude. And then it was so crazy to just be sitting around. And I'm looking at him different than everybody else. I'm looking at him like, boy, this nigga got $500 million. So what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we were about $1,000 shit like, man got $500 million. That man where got other shit going on. Fuck is you talking
rich
about?
Nigga problem. We were just talking about rich nigga problem.
The niggas he with probably getting $20,000 a show. Yeah. He ain't tripping. He made it 1.3 million. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just, and for you to let niggas eat with you. You know what I'm saying? You let that happen. And that's what Desi do. He let us eat. You know what I'm saying? He let us sell merch, have fun. You know what I'm saying? We go here. I'm going to the Super Bowl. I ain't never thought I'd been going to the Super Bowl myself. We're going to the Super Bowl next weekend.
Man, that me up for that.
For real though. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Just but you know what I'm saying? Desi worked with the NFL. You know what I'm saying? He got it.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That NASCAR shit was funny as hell too.
And that's what I'm saying. See,
yeah.
I ended up going there with him. He was bubbled up. It just like that, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling my other little partner who be around us. He a comedian, but he trying to do comedy. And I was telling him, he was just like, man, he was a young dude, but I was explaining to him, like, I said, bro, you gonna take off. Cause what he do, he gonna be on a new All-American. He on All-American. It was so crazy. He said it ain't soaked in. I said, I know it ain't soaked in because it ain't came out. He supposed to be playing like Spence, Protege up under him. I said, well, you got a main. What I told him, I said, you got a main character.
He from Birmingham?
No, he from Atlanta. But I was telling him, like, I said, bro, you don't understand, bro. Like you got the potential. You can be bigger than Desi. But I would just let him know, like, you gotta be ready for everything that come with it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You wanna actually play, like you wanna do that shit to the best of your ability. Cause I was telling him, like, you gotta understand. That's what I had to learn from me doing comedy. Think about it. You on All-American, but at the end of the day, you know, it's people who been wanting to get on All-American since that shit came out. They were training, they were going over line, and they didn't get it. So when you in there and you got it, you can't go in there and bullshit. That's why I was telling you can't bullshit. That's why I get mad. I got mad the other day and my side then I almost cried because I was late to a comedy show. And that nigga Des was like, I said on my goal list that I'm gonna work on time management. And I said I want to get on and I said I want to focus on not lying to myself. And I ended up being late to the comedy show. And when I was late, Des was like, man, you can't go up now. And the other comedian went up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go in the green room so bad. Like, man, I ain't even going in the green room. I'm mad because I fuck around and break everything in. That's how mad I was. So I sat out and just watched the comedy show and watched everybody go up while I knew I was supposed to perform. You know what I'm saying? Even the manager, our role manager, he managed Jacquees. They shot Monte. He managed Jacquees and Rich Homie Quan. So he ended up telling me, he was like, man, I'm disappointed in you. You know what I'm saying? For him to say that, and I was like, damn, I let him down, let everybody down. I'm out there, bitch. I'm looking at the crowd. I'm looking at everybody go up and just, I really want to cry down there because it's like you playing basketball, football. You mess your leg up. You want to help the team, but you can't even go up. Now you can't even play. So I'm here just watching everybody. I'm just like, damn, I'm supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? That just hurt my feelings. So after that, that's when it came back to me. That's why I made that status the other day. I was just letting people know, like, a lot of folks tell y'all good shit on Facebook, but they don't ever tell y'all nothing negative. I'm going to tell y'all the bad thing that happened to me. That happened to me, and I said, I'll never do that again because it's comedians that want to be where I'm at. So I can't play around with it. So I can't play. You know what I'm saying? So if I play with it, somebody else comes take my position. I took somebody else's position. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody can take mine. So.
Yeah, you replaceable. It's like working for a goddamn.
Yeah.
I've been saying that Kevin Hart pulled all week when he was like, I forgot which show it was. They said everybody want to be famous. Don't nobody want to put the work in.
Yeah, they don't want to put that work in. But see, I've been putting that work in for the longest, and I'm still putting it in. It's okay. I still don't be thinking I did enough. And everybody be like, "But you're doing your thing, man." I'm still. I ain't doing shit. Cause I'm still always trying to make myself better.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I called it Tom Brady and Lil Wayne mode. Cause them boys don't play. You know what I'm saying? And shit, Floyd. Even though Floyd, he pretty boy Floyd, he arrogant. Nah, man. If you go back to that old when he was working out for them fights, what he said? Dedication, hard work, dedication. He said, ain't everybody ain't don't nobody believe in me. As long as I got God on my side, everything gonna work.
That's how it be, bro. Like I think a lot of people don't even realize that, like when you want to make it independently on your own, you gotta put in the work no matter what the fuck going on. Like it shouldn't. You damn near gotta say fuck everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was okay. You gotta say fuck friends.
You, God, and your hustle.
Yeah, you gotta say fuck friends,
saying?
fuck family, all that because it's so crazy. Even sometimes my mama, you know what I'm saying? My mama even, you know what I'm saying? I know they love me to death. You know what I'm saying? They support the hell out of me. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they don't be knowing. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I go, even my little brother, why you moving to Atlanta? Why you finna do this? Why you doing it? Because the thing is, y'all don't do what I do. Yeah. So it's hard to explain to somebody when they don't know. You know what I'm saying? All they know is they know how to work. And I learned that. You know your field. Like rapping, you can't really tell you know about rapping because you know about it. You know kind of ins and outs of rapping. Designer, you know about his clothes and all because you've been around fashion. You know about nigga, somebody look at you, hell he got on. That's fashion. You know what I'm saying? That's fashion, but they don't know. Comedy, everybody got their own world they live in. You know what I'm saying? So in your own world, you gotta know you know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, when you in your own world, it's different. Then you realize everybody they can't tell you about your world because they don't know about it. Mm-hmm. They don't see your world the way you see your world. Yeah. Like Jay-Z said, like you go back to an old quote. Jay-Z said, now my uncle wasn't no hater because he said you ain't finna get on no billboard. He wasn't no hater. He just didn't believe it because he didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't believe it don't mean I don't believe. I know I can get up there and I got up there.
I had an uncle like that. Well, he ain't like that no more. But my mama told me one time he was just on some shit like, why he just want to go get a regular job and just do a 9 to 5
exactly.
and shit like. And I'm like, shit. When I had made up in my mind like what I want to do is like, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Because then I can tell everybody, it's nothing wrong with working the job. Because I was telling my partner the other day as I was watching TV, we need them. We need people like that. We need somebody at McDonald's. Somebody got to serve us.
Somebody got to bring my damn burger.
Shit, tomorrow, the electronic. Man, I don't want no motherfucking robot serve me no goddamn food.
Shit, a human had to make that shit.
Exactly.
Don't let a human do that.
You know what I'm saying? So we need a fireman. We need people with jobs, but it's just everybody else is different. Like everybody, they was so crazy. You can still have a job and still be famous at your job because all it is, social media now, it created a lane where you can still make money. So you can have fun even at job. Like I was telling the chick the other day, and I was just telling her, I said, okay. She's like, what made you want to be a comedian? I said, because I know bitches like niggas that doing something. For real, I'm just keep. I love women. I don't care what nobody say. At the time I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm really passionate what I'm doing now. But at first it was like shit, because I know women love a nigga that's doing something. Okay, if you go to Walmart, a female, hey boy, what's your name? And the nigga tells you, I'm Detroit. Where you work at? Oh, I work at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna pay him no attention for real. Now she be like, hey, what's your name? And I'm like, Detroit. What you do for a living? Oh, I'm a comedian. Oh, tell me a joke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They be ready. You know what I'm saying? But I know they like a man that's got something going on. Yeah. So, with that being said, what I was doing, I love women, so I use that to my advantage until I actually fell in love with comedy. That's what I tell everybody. So we need people that actually work and stuff like that. But the thing is, if you work at Walmart now, it's crazy because guess what? He could be on TikTok making money and everything. Mm-hmm. So she probably this dude that's working at Walmart whole time. He got way more money than you. He making money off social media, but he only working at Walmart because that's making him money. And he probably on a commercial, but you don't know that because you missing out. Oh, he working at Walmart.
I legit seen somebody at their job on Walmart on TikTok.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. See,
hella followers and shit,
getting paid. Yeah. But of course, people don't understand that because guess what? People don't know that lane because some people just happy at what they doing. Some people you can be happy with whatever you're doing. It's just I wasn't happy with working 9 to 5. That's my thing. I can't speak for nobody else because I know if y'all tell me that I can't go to no comedy show, I'm quitting this bitch. I'm quitting. You got one time to say, you can't go here. Who dad you is? I quit. You think I'm finna keep going? Ain't no way.
Man, Detroit, you got a classic, bro. Whenever y'all get a chance, bro, go to YouTube, search Detroit Reid, Walmart pranks.
Bro, I was gonna ask him about that shit.
That's a fucking classic.
Boy.
I don't know why that shit got a million views.
That boy got
it was so
damn-
crazy. It got millions of views on TikTok. But what it is I'm gonna start. I just started messing with YouTube. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna start back. Told my partner I'm gonna start back doing it, and I told
You need
Funny
to do
Mark
it
I'm
every
gonna start.
city you go to.
Yeah, that shit is funny.
Implement that. Bro, you get on there walking, talking, bro. You had the phone tucking this
Let me tell you something.
Hey,
Hey, look, let me tell you something. And when I tell you, what made it so funny is because I was telling Fats, my partner, shout out my dog Fats too, Motor City Fats. I was telling him as we going in, I said, bro, let me tell you something. We going in here not knowing what we finna do. We just finna go in here and do some shit. Man, we ain't know we get that white girl. Then we would get somebody because the cameraman, our cameraman was looking, laughing. Like, bro, how the hell is these folks can't be doing this shit? I told one, I said, you took your shirt in?
Yo.
Then one chick went to bed. She said, "Me have no shirt. I don't have no shirt." She said, "Can you tuck it in for me?" I said, "Yeah, I took it in."
I was like, damn, this nigga.
I said, "I'm gonna go to jail." These folks made me go to jail.
Did you make somebody put their dog up or some shit?
Man, that shit was so far. I said, you got a dog in Walmart? She said, yeah, I got a dog. I said, we sell dogs in the back. She listen, they'll say anything. We'll say anything. Only got a walkie talkie and a vest on, they'll go for it.
You telling folks they gotta take their shit to the car?
Man, that shit was so funny. Then I told, who else I told? I told a guy in a wheelchair.
Hey, fuck that. You made that girl tuck that bubble coat in.
Oh, yeah, that shit was fun. I tucked it in for her.
Yeah.
Then,
I think I messaged you like, boy, your ass retarded.
Hey, and then it was so crazy. This is the funny thing. This is one of the funniest ones, too. I remember my partner Fats was just like, he went up to a white boy and told him, he said, can you take your coat off? It's not that cold in here. The nigga took his coat off. Yeah. I said, I know he did. Fuck somebody gonna tell you to take your coat off because it's cold. And I ain't cold.
Where the hell y'all get the vest from?
It's okay. Bought it from somebody on Facebook. I would tell them, we made a status like, who work at Walmart? Who trying to sell their vest? Mother say, give me $30. Shit, bet I give you 40. We know that shit gonna be funny as hell. Then we went so much that Walmart would fuck with. They like, oh, that's them dudes that's on social media again.
I was gonna ask you which Walmart it was.
In Centerpoint. We went to the roughest one.
Slided that whole
Let me tell you something. We went to the roughest one. We went one night. It was police all out this motherfucker. It was a dude had stole somebody's charger and came to Walmart. And the people who charged it came to Walmart and seen him in the charger. Them dudes went on a high speed check and took out and ran. I was like, man, they say to us, everybody to us, Detroit, man, y'all still want to go in there? Yeah, we finna go do these skits. We finna go do these pranks. We still finna do it.
Let's stop no show.
Now we did one. I'm so glad. I'm glad y'all said I'm gonna post that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. You gotta watch. But that one that we did, it was crazy. It was last year. Just come back to this year. It's crazy. It was a year ago because I did. We got one white guy in there. We were just like, he told us, you guys ain't. I don't know what made him ask us. He said, you guys have any white out? We said we ain't selling no white stuff until tomorrow. Cause it was the last day of Black History Month. We were like, we ain't selling nothing white until tomorrow. Hey. The shit's so funny. We said we ain't selling nothing white until tomorrow. We said we ain't got white out. We ain't got white eggs. We ain't got white Pop-Tarts.
We ain't got grits.
We ain't got grits. I swear to God, we said we ain't got none of that. We ain't got nothing white until tomorrow. And get on my boy said, oh, well, all right, dear. I said, now you want the blackout? We got some blackout. Hey, look, we trying to be so racist. I said, you got some black? He said, but he want to be racist. He said, like, but what would that do to the paper? We said, it ain't gonna do nothing to the paper. It's just gonna be on the paper. You still can on the blackout. He was just like, he said, all right. He said, where's the blackout? I said, shit, back there with the pots and pans. And he going for it. Man, that shit had, man, let me tell you, it tore me up. Cause the dude said, we ain't selling nothing black until tomorrow.
You doing yourself a disservice by not watching these, bro.
Bro, let me come be on one of them hoes.
It was okay. Everybody wanted to do it, and that's why I said I'm gonna start doing it too. Cause it's so funny. Cause like you get like people really go for
like
it.
D. Kelly, our other host that's on here. But they used to go in Walmart. We was in high school, but and act a fool.
And it was so crazy. I was telling everybody, if we were just smart back then, or actually knew about social media, knew it was gonna be the way it is, we'd have been viral. I'd have been viral. You know, hey, you would the tribe and all that. Yeah, we been doing
viral ass whoopings out there.
Exactly. We've been doing dumb shit.
World Star compilation.
Yeah, exactly. like we've been doing crazy shit since back in the day. We've been going to Walmart.
Man, like my homeboy say,
throwing pillows over, laughing and stuff like that. We've been doing it, but now it's actually dope because you know you can make money off this shit. They were so crazy. These folks is making real money off this. Like making 300,000-500,000 off this
living off that shit. And everything. I know one of my exes, she used to get paid like $1,300 a post.
Oh yeah,
like
dope.
for like one picture, but it'd be like 4 or 5 of them on the slide.
Hey, you ain't even wearing no more. Damn, what happened? Hey, look, I don't remember that shit too. That nigga took out. Little Birmingham, that nigga said shit. Bye y'all. All right, y'all. Nigga said fuck this podcast, all this shit. Bye. I ain't fuck all this. Hey, shit, I got somebody making some money. All right, she ain't from Birmingham. And she ain't from Birmingham. No, I know that wasn't the case, but I know y'all was love. I was like, damn, what happened? When I seen him back in the city, the first thing I see, yeah, my boy got dumped. that what happened when you see a nigga back in Birmingham. Look, you ask the nigga again, bro, what happened? Man, shit just crazy.
I ain't never tell nobody that. I was like,
shit,
hey, shit, it was just up.
Man, shit just be happening, bro.
Nigga fucked up.
So what happened with y'all? Man, shit just be happening. Shit just crazy, bro. Shit just went crazy, man. I don't know, man. I love
I
it,
hate the folks that seen that shit happen and then see you in person be like, oh, what you doing back in Birmingham? Bitch, you seen me say I'm back in Birmingham. Get your ugly ass.
Yeah, I'm back. You know, you first thing they gonna do is talk about, he must got dumped. Yeah, bitch, you know I got dumped.
Bro, and this a girl on Facebook, bro. She be talking about everybody's situation with them old woman ass hands, with that old ass face, and she younger than us. I'm like, bro, you gotta cut the cap, bro.
Yeah, but you know, folks they live for it because that's they only. What's so crazy? They really be fucked up in the inside. So they only say that shit. They only try to act like that just to be popular and be relevant.
And Facebook really keep a lot of people relevant who ain't never been relevant.
They were so crazy, yeah, to people in the city, but they don't be relevant to nobody else. Niggas don't know them. And they were so crazy that would make folks mad.
We were just talking about that.
They be mad, and I had to learn it. Like, well, you be mad for what? I'm mad about what? Like, only people seeing the shit, people in the city. Fuck these folks. You can move and be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of that really be bullshit. It's just a lot of folks just go off that stupid shit and I want it. Man, you don't care about all that. It's just in the city. Then you ain't nobody outside. You go out of town, you know everybody. We know this. But when you go out of town, there ain't nobody. They regular
fucking.
Hey, Detroit, bitch, you ain't been speaking. Get back. Hey, look, come and say, hey, bitch, get back. When my mama fight, what's up, Sean?
I remember I was in LA. Went to this little. It wasn't a Fashion Nova party. It was a party for like a big wholesale event that they be having out there. And I seen a girl from Birmingham that like I rightfully.
Hey, damn. Bitch, I wish you would.
I had hurried up to my ex. I said, "Who the fuck is that?" And I knew who that was. Who the fuck is that? She was like, "I don't know. Come on." I like, "Let go." Then she hit me on my Facebook like, "Damn, blah blah blah." Oh damn, that was you. I ain't know that.
Hollywood ass nigga.
On everything.
But Hollywood.
No, I ain't like that.
With everything you doing though, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. For real,
appreciate that.
Give you your flowers.
Sure,
you going far, bro, and you consistent with that shit. Like you always somewhere.
Yeah, it's actually dope because, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to do this anyway because, like you said, because y'all seen me on the come up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all seen that, one thing about it, I always did comedy.
Yeah.
As long as y'all know me, even though you know me before comedy, you know what I'm saying? But since I started doing comedy, I was always doing it. I stayed at it every time.
Yeah. And you rightfully funny.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. That's what I focus on. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers there, like you said, it ain't funny. You got people that come through this, who you talking about earlier? No, you on that bench. Who you talking about? Who wasn't funny?
Yeah, I was talking about.
Oh, he's okay. You seen?
Huh?
You seen him before?
Boy, that nigga unfunny as hell.
I'm weak as hell. They ain't unfunny. Oh, he went to school with you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That boy. Yeah. That boy not funny at all. I sat there one day and tried to laugh at his
Where y'all was
ass,
at?
like, Shit, what was up right there when the was up the street? And goddamn, bleep that out too, because we still ain't telling people where the fuck we at.
Oh,
Nigga righteously just be trying to pull up on us like, bro, we ain't ready. Like,
yeah, you remember trying to just pull up.
Yeah.
That's how it is. It's just, yeah. Y'all getting this shit together now.
That, man.
Hey, my nigga Detroit been funny every time he said we cracking on your ass every time you said.
Oh God, that nigga hit me up in Casanova one night so quick and kept it moving. I forgot what your ass said. Let me get your ass back.
Yeah, I always fuck with Detroit. I ain't gonna lie. Even when you had put that shit together, that whole fashion thing, it was just dope as hell. And I still remember to this day when you said that, when you just like they was telling they ain't believe you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I tell everybody. See.
We did that shit together.
So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, one thing I learned, and a comedian told me a long time ago, he said, you going to have moments with everybody. Like, you going to always have a moment. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you run across the purpose a couple of times, something going to happen where it's going to be like, damn, you going to remember that shit forever. So every time I think about that, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Where you just like, people they ain't think he can do it. He pulled that shit off. Cause that bitch was packed. You had a good time. I ain't going to lie. I was having my thing.
When you said, you say you on the come up, shit, you still on the come up, man?
I'm still on the come up. Yeah, I'm
that
still
nigga that went on one tour acting like he got down.
No,
I'm just playing.
Because some people looking at him and be like, man, I'm trying to get with Detroit at. And Detroit be on some shit like, bro, shit, it's... I'm still
trying
it's on the beginning. It's okay. It's just getting right. And people don't understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Desi had to tell me sometimes, like, man, hey, bro, everybody can't go with you. A lot of folks don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when Lil Baby said, why you listen? He said, shit, everybody couldn't go. I had to leave some people. You got
that be the hard part, too, bro. Because it be like, you know who
it ain't hard.
It just depends,
I promise God it ain't hard. I had to learn that shit. I used to think it was hard. But when you down on your ass and you think about it, okay, I think about it to say, okay, I do shit like this right here. Like, I be at the house chilling sometimes, I stay about a week. And I just be like, who gonna call me? A lot of people don't call you for real. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, so what I owe you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't owe you nothing. So I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Like, by being broke and down, you know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, you got a business. One thing about having a business and stuff like that, you done been through the ups and downs. And when you go through the down, ain't nobody who gonna be there then? Yep. Nobody be there. So when I'm up, shit, y'all still be in the same spot y'all at now. But at the end of the day, y'all still friends. Not saying I want to do nothing for you, but at the end of the day, I'm going to do something because I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing it because you want me to do it. But other than that, I had to learn that. Like, shit, forget people. Like, I had thought about it like, yeah, I got homeboy. I be calling them. They don't answer the phone. Okay, cool. But don't start going to call, blowing motherfucker up. Like, had the same energy. You can't get mad at me when I'm working, and you try to call me and I don't answer. Yeah. It's the same. And not saying it's tip for tat, but at the end of the day, I gotta still do my thing. I'm just in the zone right now. I'm in the zone. I even made a Facebook status like I'm cool with everybody, all my friends. I want to let y'all know these 365 days are personal for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gave myself 365 days just working out. Just
that's what I'm on, bro.
You make yourself better.
If it be like an hour, 2
hours,
don't matter. 30 minutes.
You doing something every day.
Yeah, you gotta stay. You gotta get better every day.
Man, I've been sleeping. My mama she been checking on me lately. Cause she'd be like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, where you at? So where you did you make it? Because I'd be sleeping. I had to put on the side of the road how tired I am. Cause I be working. But I know I remember one of my worst fears was like having an accident type. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep real. I don't know about nobody else, but that was my worst fear. So what I do now, if I get real sleepy, I'm gonna pull over and go to sleep. I'm at least give me about 45 minutes. But she was like, you all right? Cause I was coming back and forth from Atlanta because it's that grind. A lot of folks don't know about that shit. It's that grind. Like, a lot of folks, they don't, real. You can't, like, it go back to what Kevin Garnett said in the interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't run sprints because I got to. He said, I don't shoot extra shot after practice because I got to. I do it because it's in me. That's how I'm built. That's what Kevin Garnett said. Well, that's how we built. We built like this. We don't have to do none of this extra shit. We don't have to do that. We can even just be like everybody else and just do one thing, go home, go sleep. But we still do extra shit to go get it. Yeah, you gotta have that dedication, man.
I respect the hell out of people who do that shit because I know that feeling. Yeah. Just keep going. Like
Detroit just reminded me of. See, we always bring up when we did shit for niggas and they don't appreciate it. Like I remember one time, like I drove to Atlanta for a show for artists we was trying to help manage and stuff. I drove to a show, like it was just a one-day type shit. I ain't getting a room or nothing. I'm just driving at 7 o'clock at night, driving to Atlanta to a little show. is dead. But I went to support him, you feel me? He had like a damn baby. So I drove back, nigga, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sleepy as fuck. I can't see shit, nigga. This at the time when they were working on the highway.
I remember that shit. I used to be like, when is this shit gonna get done? Atlanta Highway.
Oh, God.
I drove down the wrong way, bro. Like, the GPS was like, you off the road. I'm looking like, bro, it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't see. I'm just driving, nigga. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. But luckily, that shit ended up getting me right back on the freeway.
Yeah.
Well, I was scared for about 30 minutes, my nigga.
Like, somebody come right there.
But what's crazy is, like, when you go back to when you say that, when you just, like, you took them down there and all, and you appreciate it. You understand, like, it be, because a lot of folks don't see the vision that you see. You know what I'm saying? You seen something in it, but a lot of folks don't see that. Even, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You probably talk about my boy from, you know what I'm saying? Shit, even like Merk. You know what I'm saying? Merk, talented as hell. One of the best rappers I've ever seen.
Oh, God.
Not saying you know Merk.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And not saying that, you know what I'm saying, is a problem. It's just, you got to have that work ethic. And everybody's problems are different. And I love Merk to death. But that's my dog. But at the end of the day, I just want, like, he could have been way bigger than what he was. It was so crazy. You just got to take advantage. You just got to, whenever your position is, you got to take advantage of it. Like, I sat in the back seat to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember I was telling Desi one time, I was just like, man, at a point, I got to a point, man, I don't want to watch nobody on Instagram. I know some people like, I don't watch nobody. I don't want to do that. No, what I did something different than everybody else. I want to see it. I want to watch these niggas. Cause I want to see like, damn, I'm supposed to be doing this. So I wanted to make me furious and make me mad. Like, okay, we're gonna get there. You know, so we're gonna get there. You just gotta keep doing your thing. And now I'm getting in the door. Like they did 85 South show. You know, they did, you know, Netflix just produced, you know, they've been on Netflix. And I was there. I was in that room. I ain't go on stage now. It's just about me being in that room. T.I., Lil Duval, everybody, Earthquake. I'm in the picture. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, all it just let me know is I'm taking steps. So a lot of folks, they be worried about that big step, but so you still got to take them small steps first.
Oh, God.
You got to take them small.
That's just like, in my field of work, like, a lot of people, like, follow me and seeing all the people that I work with, but a lot of that shit was small steps. And in my situation, small steps is that free shit. Yeah. Like, you just doing the free shit, but that free shit build up a portfolio.
Because you did it because you wanted to do it.
Yeah, and then I knew what it took, you know what I'm saying? And then when you get to the point where you doing the big shit, like I just did some big shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was my portfolio I presented through the free
all
shit.
All that was big shit.
Off.
All that was big shit. Like I tell everybody, like even if the shit you thought was small, it was a big shit. Because just you doing it is big.
Yep.
I tell everybody that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was doing it at the 7 Line, it's big. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing something that's going to be way bigger than what I think it can be. I just don't know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you continue to do it, just because you had a thought that, oh yeah, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Just to have that thought, that will make it big. Yeah. It's just, you just don't know right. You ain't created in your mind, like, oh yeah, man, this can be this. You just know you can do it right now. Mm-hmm. So just since I could do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing in the world. I tell everybody, the biggest thing is just doing it.
Yeah.
That's the best thing in the world.
Come back here, bro. You're going to see, bro.
I see it already, because at the end of the day, it's dope because y'all doing something. Y'all don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to be in here doing this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to, of course, y'all have to pay to be, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. Shit ain't free. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how many views, whatever. At the end of the day, y'all doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all make it big. Then y'all know people. You know, you see, I came at the end of the day, I was coming. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with y'all.
Might have been 2 hours later, but that nigga came.
I'm weak.
Bro.
No, but I
nigga think he God, though. He may not come when you want him, but I'm just fucking with you.
No, but I came on the strip because it was y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my dogs. I mess with y'all, but it's actually dope because a lot of folks don't see no vision. They just, you know, a lot of niggas, they just, I'm gonna do a podcast. For what? Or I said, get them doing, nigga, do a podcast because you want to do a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of work too. Exactly. And that's why a lot of folks don't, that's why a lot of folks shit don't go over, because they just want to do it because they see everybody else doing it. Sometimes it hit or miss. Sometimes you might can get, you know what I'm saying? You might can, but majority of the time you gotta have some plan. Mm-hmm. I had some plan with this comedy shit. So you had some plan, it's different.
Yeah. That's hard, bro.
Yeah, Man, we got Detroit Reid in the building, man. We really weren't even expecting this to be this long.
Oh, I'm already here. Me either.
We was like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit sliding though.
For sure.
Yeah, appreciate that, my boy.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Where you gonna be this week?
This weekend? I'm in Milwaukee this weekend. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Never been there.
I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be like, damn, this shit lit.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's like a 20-minute flight from Chicago. It's like flying from Atlanta to
it's right there.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Shit gonna be lit, bro. They got a lot of nice little 10 pieces out there.
Yes, sir. I like them 10 pieces. Lemon pepper the motherfucker, my boy. Yeah, a little Kool-Aid on them.
Shout out headquarters.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, good play.